Hi Rainbow Fam, I need your help. I have a new series that's coming to my channel called Tell Your Story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you guys to email me your story. Now I'm going to make a disclaimer. I may not be able to read everybody's story. I may not be able to reply to everybody's story. I'm probably going to get a lot of stories, all right? But I will read and reply to as many as I can in my free time. And at the very least, just writing your story will be very helpful and very cathartic for you. So I'm hoping that this will be healing for you no matter what ends up happening. Now, I'm going to use my intuition, I'm going to pray, and some of these stories I will read on the channel. And I will give you a free reading at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'll read your story, I will leave out your name, I will leave out any details such as where you live. I won't call anybody by their names. If you include names in your story, I will change the names. I will not tell people who the person is. You can make it easier for me by changing the names if you want to mention anybody specific. But I will do that for you if you tell me to. And it'll be completely anonymous. No one will know it's you. No one will know it's from you. I just want you to know this is 100% anonymous. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read people's stories and I'm going to comment on them and I'm going to draw some cards about your story and just to kind of help you and point you in the right direction. Once again, I cannot read everybody's stories, but this is 100% free. So for free, you can email me at castleintheclouds01@gmail.com. Don't forget the 01. castleintheclouds01@gmail.com. That is my email, and in the title, put Tell Your Story. So in the subject of the email, put Tell Your Story. And I will know what that is, and I'll open it, and I'll read it, and I'll reply if I can. I might not, once again, I might not be able to read everybody's stories and reply, but at least for the next couple of days, I might be able to. And the first person who messages me their story, I promise I will read it on my channel. So the first person to message me and tell their story, I will read it on the channel. And I'm hoping to be able to do the first episode tonight. So I've just been really inspired by hearing other people's stories on the internet and also just Skyping with you guys and talking to you guys and doing readings for you guys and hearing your stories. And what I've realized telling a lot of my story here on the channel is that my story is your story. Your story is my story. We learn and we grow as we share with each other what we've been through. So you can tell me a story about anything. It can be the story of your life. It can be a story of betrayal. It can be a horrible story. It can be a story of addiction. It could be all the awful things that have ever happened to you. It can also be a story of a blessing. Maybe a story of how my channel has helped you. Maybe a story of some awesome thing that happened in your life or a story of something cool that you manifested. It could be a love story. But whatever you're guided to tell, it could be a confession. It could be about addiction. It could be about abuse, it could be about betrayal. You can get as graphic as you want. If any of the stories are graphic, I will always put a disclaimer in the beginning. But this is a space for you to be able to offer up anything you want to be able to offer, anything you want to share, because I know that as I tell these stories from you guys, you have no idea how many people are going to resonate and are going to say, yeah, me too. So I'm getting chills because I just know this is something I'm being guided to do right now. I'm hoping that you guys will receive validation. Something I learned in telling my story is how healing validation is. Just to know that someone has read your story, that someone understands, that other people out there are going to comment and are going to validate. And I'm going to screen the comments. If anyone says anything negative, which is honestly really rare on my channel, I will delete that comment for you. And because this is just a place of love and light. We're not here to critique each other or to shame each other. I will make sure that I keep up on the comments and that I delete anything that's negative. But honestly, that's rare. I rarely get a negative comment here. Everyone's usually just really nice and kind, and I'm so thankful for that. If anything, people just talk shit about the way that I shuffle my cards. You know who you are. Stop that. I shuffle my cards like this. I shuffle them like, oh, cards came out. It says your angel is here. We can all be angels for each other, you guys. and be able to help each other and validate each other through this crazy journey of life. So if you have a crazy story you want to tell, if you want to tell the story of your life, if you have a beautiful, uplifting story, anything, nothing is off limits. You guys, I've heard it all. I've seen it all. I've been through it all. There's nothing you can tell me that will make me or anyone here lose respect for you, or I'm only gonna have kind and positive and uplifting things to say to you no matter what you tell me. So if you feel like you have a story to get out and you just want to write it out, even if it's long, I will listen. Once again, this is going to go on for a while and my inbox is going to get flooded. So there might be a point where I'm not able to read or reply to your message. And I'm really sorry for that. If that happens to you, if you spend all this time writing and then you send it and nothing happens, I'm really sorry for that, but just know that like at least you sent it somewhere, and hopefully you can just pray as you send the message that you can find the closure and the peace that you need. Just writing down your story is going to be cathartic for you. I've written down things that have happened to me in my journal, and even though no one's seen it, just writing it down has helped. So this is me just encouraging you to take part in that healing process. Regardless if it ends up on the channel or not, it's going to be healing for you. A lot of you guys who send your stories to me the next couple days will probably end up on the channel. And once again, the first person to send me their story will end up on the channel. Once again, it's going to be anonymous. I will not tell anybody your name. I will change the details, and don't be afraid to be honest and tell your truth. Don't be afraid that someone's going to see it and know it's you or something, because there's like a lot of people who've been through everything imaginable, and so like it's really, that's not going to happen. And like if someone comes and asks you, is this your story, did you put this on Rainbow Harmony, you can always just deny it and be like, who's Rainbow Harmony? So just, I know some of you guys might be afraid because it's like scary to tell your truth, but please speak your truth, tell your story. This is a platform for those of you guys who feel like you don't know where to go and you don't like have anyone to talk to, or you just have something you want to get out. So even if it's something evil and horrible that you did that you regret, you want to get out, even if it's something that people have done to you, even if it's just like the whole story of your life, feel free to tell me anything. Nothing is off limits, and I'm really excited to see the stories that we can share here and to be able to offer you guys the help and the healing of the Rainbow Harmony family. Everybody who follows this channel is so kind and is so sweet. Anybody who's ever followed me, I get a bad vibe from, which is very, very rare. I block them, and so this is a very safe space for you. I fight to keep it a safe space. I have really strong boundaries with this channel, and no negative comments or haters are allowed here at all. They're just simply, they're not acknowledged and they're blocked and they're deleted. And so please don't be afraid of what people will say or what people will think. You will only be greeted with light and love. So Rainbow family, if you see some crazy stories coming up here on my channel, remember not to judge these people and to be very kind and very supportive no matter what they say, no matter what they've been through. That is the kind of love and light I really want this family to bring. So I'm very excited for this. Someone please send me your story like right now, because I have time this evening. And by the way, I'm working on your readings. I'm at May 22nd right now on the love readings. I have a very long list, but I'm just cranking them out, reading after reading. It's really hot here during the day, so I have the entire day to work, and then I go out and like travel and stuff at night. So just know, I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, wow, like what's Rainbow Harmony doing? Like where's my reading at? And then you go on my Instagram and you see all these pictures, but like I literally only took those pictures like the 2 times I've left my house this week for like a few hours. So I am working hard. This is my life. I'm not on a vacation. Some of you guys have asked like, oh, I'm so sorry to bother you on your vacation. I'm not on a vacation. Like this is my life. Like my life is a vacation, and I do readings every day while I get to travel the world and see everything, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm very devoted to this, and I'm so excited for this next chapter. Oh my God, you guys, this is going to be great. This has actually been kind of my dream, to create a platform for people to tell their stories. And you guys have been telling your stories to me, which is awesome, but wouldn't it be great if you could tell your story to everybody that's here on the channel and be able to heal and bless people with your own story. Even if it's an awful story, you have no idea how many people are going to be like, oh my God, like that happened to me too. And like now I don't feel so bad or guilty or ashamed. Now I don't feel so alone. So once again, stories of blessings, stories of trusting and having faith, and times that the universe has come through for you, a blessing you want to put out there, like a gratitude message you want to put out is fine too, but anything is okay. Anything. I really, like, there's nothing you can say that, even if you're like, I murdered someone, you know, oh my gosh, there's a hawk. It's a message, you guys. It's a message that this is an opportunity for you. So even if you're just like, this happened, like, I won't judge you and we can talk about it, and I will do a free reading for you and draw cards. Not for everybody, okay? I'm just gonna have to pray and use my intuition and pick just a couple people. Probably try to do one of these a day or at least every other day. So happy writing. I hope that the process is very healing and cathartic for you. Thank you in advance for sending me your stories. Know, even if for some reason I'm not able to get to your email or reply to you, that in spirit, like, I have received your message, and hopefully I'm sending you love and light for whatever it is you want to write. And I'm hoping that you can do something with your story, like share it with people one day, or just be able to have it for yourself as validation. So happy writing, and I will see you guys soon. Hopefully this evening or tomorrow I will have an awesome Tell Your Story up. So I'm excited to see what you guys are going to think about this idea and how this is going to go. So peace out.